Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of
Fr0xty's Redstone Breakdown,
where today we are gonna look at some simple double piston extender that are tileable for every directions. So right here we have piston extenders that facing upwards, downwards and sideways, and they are very easy to build, as you can see. But before that, if you don't know what a double piston extender is or how useful it is, you can basically find it in a ton of redstone contraptions. For example, 4x4 piston door, and I even used it in my hidden staircase entrance I showcased a few days ago for the back side of the staircase, where it needs to extend 2 blocks. Right there, you can see. So yeah, for that I basically use this one. And yeah, let's look at all of the piston extender. So right here we have a sideways one. So for this one it's just like this, but this, as you can see, isn't tileable because of the redstone dust. So right here we have a tileable version. It is a bit more expensive and more like friendlier compared to this one. So if you want a tileable one, you will need to build this one. And this one is an upwards one, and this is also tileable like that. And for this one, this is a downwards one like that, but this also isn't tileable, so you need this one to make it tileable. As you can see, it works the same. So yeah, let's build the first one. So this is the sideways one. So if you just need one of these, you can build it like this, but if you want a tileable one, I will show you how to build it right now. So these are the materials you'll need in my hotbar. This isn't necessary, this is just to show that this is the block that is being pushed in front and retracted back. So this one you don't really need, and this is any kind of building blocks. So first, let's place down your pistons and the block that you want to extend and retract. And now put down your observer facing downwards like that. Make sure the face is facing upwards, and then put your node block here and here like that. And then put your repeater in the middle on top of the observer and set it to the second delay. A block here and here on top of the node block. So what you'll need to do to use the double piston extender is to power this node block right here. So you can power it however you want, and as you can see, it is tileable. And the different slices of the double piston extender can be used simultaneously. As you can see, I'm just pushing these buttons at the same time and it still works. So that is the sideways double piston extender, very easy. Now let's build this upwards one, and it is much more easier than that one. So this time you don't need the node block, and all you need is just these. So for this one, again, put your piston down, and then the block that is being pushed. Now put your repeater facing into the piston underneath, and then an observer facing upwards on top of the repeater, and then a block right here. And now again, this you can use any kind of ways to power the repeater. So again, it can work simultaneously like that. So yeah, now let's look at the downwards one. So if you don't need a lot of these double piston extender next to each other, you can just build this one, which I will show you guys later. And let's build this one first. This is the Tilable one. So for this Tilable version, you'll need all of these materials. So first, again, let's put down your piston first, and then the block in front. And now you'll need to put a block right here, 3 blocks in between. And now an observer facing downwards at the side of the block here. And then a node block here. An observer facing towards the double piston extender on the side of the node block. And then a block here. Another observer again facing the same direction. And then 2 blocks like this. So you'll get 3 blocks right here in a straight line. And then you just need to put down 2 repeaters, and then whatever way you want to power it. And now it is working. So let's now build this non-tileable version. What's good about this version is it is much more compact. So, and this is also much more cheaper. So you'll need these materials. And now let's build it here. So put down your pistons first, and then the block. And now put a node block at the side of the upper piston, and then an observer coming out of it, an observer facing downwards into a node block, and then 2 observer facing the same direction towards the double piston extender. Now for this to work, you'll have to power this node block. And yeah, it will work like a normal double piston extender. So these are the double piston extender that is tileable and not tileable. So hopefully you guys learned something, and maybe this will enable you to build some more complicated redstone contraptions, since you are able to use the double piston extender now. So yeah, that is gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video or learned something new in this video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe so you never miss any future contents. So I'm Fr0xty, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!